This podcast is for mature audiences only. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed are the speakers only and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of their employer. We are Undomesticated.
What's up, you bunch of bitches?
What's the deal, Squinjil? It's your boy Big Daddy Rybird coming at you from the Undomesticated podcast studios. It's the Lot Lizard, the Desert Lizard, and then to my right, I got my baby boy.
Call me Daddy Angelo.
Eh?
I'm Daddy Angelo.
Why?
'Cause I'm your daddy.
First off, I'm Big Daddy Rybird. You gonna be Daddy Angelo?
Thing is, you could be Big Daddy Rybird, but I'm your daddy. I protect you. You know this.
You are the ultimate protector.
when you're
yes,
in
I'm a backpack. I'm a gatherer.
When
I get
you're
it.
in danger, you look this way, and I go, I got you. I got you. All right.
Help is on the way, dear.
Help is on the way, dear. All right. Before we get into this, I want to thank everybody who bought hoodies, t-shirts. We see our numbers going up, which is great.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. We also started a Patreon that we didn't really promote.
Right.
But we already have a couple people that's seen it and sub to it.
Which is awesome. Thank you
guys. We never even announced like what we wanted to do with that.
Right.
But what we plan on doing in the future, once we get like enough people, obviously it's not a lot. Maybe every couple weeks start raffling off like hoodies.
Yeah, like once a month.
Something like that. Well, we got to get a certain amount of people like to make it sure.
Yeah, right. So, because if we have 5 people, then you know,
The same 5 people are going to win every time.
like, I don't want you anymore, you shit.
So, no, there's a couple people that did it already, which was cool because I did not promote it.
Right.
Yeah, so like every couple weeks we want to maybe do a raffle and you get to pick something from the merch store. We send you a hoodie directly to you.
Yeah.
Hoodie, you pick the design, everything.
Yeah.
Maybe even a custom design.
And maybe if you play your cards right.
Ryan will send you a dick.
I was gonna say it was gonna be you, son of a beach.
Nah, I'm not a grower. I'm a grower, not
You're
a
not
shower.
a grower? You're
I'm
not
a grower, not a shower.
I heard you were in a grower from your mouth just now.
I
That's
look
what you
like a
said.
naked mole rat, just chilling there. Remember that old TV show from like '90s, Kim Possible?
Yes.
Her little friend,
Yeah.
the little mole rat. That's what I look like when I'm clean shaved. And right now, I manscaped the shit out of myself yesterday.
Oh, you're such a
Actually,
bitch.
why I was on the phone with you.
What?
Why me and you were on the phone discussing like business? I was shaving my whole body. Big pile of hair just sitting there.
Why?
Because I went out for the night.
But there's just some things
Look,
supposed to be
dude,
doing like
look,
in private.
Look at my arms, bro. Like, look
Oh
how nice
my
look how the tattoos look.
God.
On a nice fucking trimmed arm.
Why are you gay?
Not.
Bro, there's a problem. You got a problem.
I could even make it worse, but I don't know if I'm gonna do
Go
it.
ahead. You got to do it now. You got to do it.
If they're not shaved, they're trimmed. I trim my leg hair, bro.
What the fuck is that? First off,
I trim my leg hair, bro.
why are your legs so white?
Because I wear jeans 24/7.
Okay,
Hey,
you're right. I never seen.
hey.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
this fucking-
I'm hairless, bro. I'm hairless. I'm hairless.
Bro, do you ever like think to yourself like, man, like I am really not that manly of a person.
Nah, dude.
I am like maybe like there are some things that are very questionable about my manhood. You ever think about that?
No. I just like take care of myself. Haircut every Friday.
That's fine, haircuts. I get it. But like you shave your armpits, bro. You fucking
I buzz
shave your
'em.
legs.
Yeah, I buzz them.
Yeah,
I don't shave.
I'm surprised you don't use Nair like the other girls.
No, Nair burns. I tried it. I have tried it.
I hate you.
Dude, what the fuck? There's nothing wrong with it.
There's a lot of things wrong with it. A lot of things.
Bro, you're like one of those dudes who don't have body hair, so you don't understand.
I have body hair, it's just blonde, bro.
It doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
Like you get out of a pool or a shower, like you could still see your legs. I get out and it's a fucking hair. You know what I mean? I have to take care of myself.
I got hairy legs. I let the kids let them run their hands up and down my
wife
legs.
hates when I trim my legs.
Yeah, because you look like a weirdo.
No. It says nothing about that. It's like when like we're doing stuff and like, you know, my stubbles are like hitting her legs. She don't like it. She don't like it.
Yeah, well, I could understand that. You know, I mean, just think about it. Like if you're doing the dirty, right, and then like I don't know, like 3-4 days, like 3 days in of not shaving, whatever, and then when you're going, and it's like, and you're like, oh, it hurts so good. It hurts so good. Make it stop. You know? Yeah.
Listen, I do it for myself.
No, but
at the end of the day.
all right. First off.
So I tell you one thing: when I trim my chest and everything, and I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, I look pretty fucking. My tattoos are fucking look prime. I look like I could fucking, you know what? Multiverse fucking Ryan Reynolds.
How could you be multiverse Ryan Reynolds?
Brown hair, brown eyes.
You look first off, you don't even have the same color hair as him.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
His hair's auburn.
Dude. Psh. Multiverse Josh Hartnett.
Who's that?
He was like in the 90s, big dude.
Nobody cares about him. Fine, you can be multiverse Josh Hartnett. You're
All right,
irrelevant.
multiverse fucking Keanu Reeves.
No.
Yeah, why?
Black
Why?
hair. You
Dude,
just said brown hair.
I have jet black hair, sir.
So then how could you be fucking
Listen,
Ryan Reynolds then?
multiverse fucking George Clooney. I don't know. I'm anybody who has dark hair, dark eyes, right?
That's how you want to do it?
That's what you started.
No. I didn't. There were some fucking similarities. You just don't want to fucking
Not
admit it.
one similarity. All right, I'm over it. Again, thank you, everybody. That's the episode. I'm done. I'm not talking to.
Wait, I'm not. First off, I am not done because you keep fucking trying to sidetrack me. 3 things. 1, I've never seen you with shorts on, which is kind of amazing, to be honest with you.
I don't wear shorts, bro.
Why are your legs so white? So you answer that because you don't wear fucking shorts.
Yep.
Do you have cankles? Do you not have ankles?
No, I have fucking ankles, bro. I have ankles.
Nah, I don't see an ankle. I see.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
I see leg
Ryan,
and foot.
Ryan.
Where's your ankle?
Right here, bro.
Where's your ankle?
Right there, bro.
Where's your ankle?
Right there, bro.
Where's your ankle?
Flick it. Touch it. Touch my ankle. Touch my ankle. It's
Why
nice and
are you
smooth.
gay?
No, we can't touch tips now because clearly you weren't okay with fucking being on the casting couch with me anymore. So now,
You're more
of course,
comfortable now, don't lie.
I am a little bit more comfortable.
You're going to fall asleep one episode, I guarantee it.
We are fucking living luxury now in fucking
nice.
leather chairs, bro.
These are nice.
These nice. These are nice.
For everybody watching, we're in a new, listening, we're in our own little reclining chairs.
Yeah, nice little leather chairs.
Upgrades.
Yeah.
Upgrades.
What do you think? How hard do you think it would be to fucking wipe jizz off these? Way easier than the microfiber, right?
I don't know what's on that fucking other couch, that little white stain. Don't look at me like that. There's a white stain in the middle of that fucking couch, and I don't know what it is.
Well, see, what had happened was, you know, like when you get a car, right?
You did not do that on that couch.
You know, like when you get a car,
No.
right?
No.
Or like,
Yeah, you
when
throw change in it. Yeah.
Yeah, you could throw change or back shots in it, but you know, like when you get a car and like it's like, oh, you got to christen your car, right? And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, christen your car. So
Because I noticed that stain on it like 2 days after we bought it.
well, again,
And I didn't say none.
first off,
And it was on my side.
see what had happened
And it was on my side. And it was on my side. And it was on my side.
what had happened was, see, we were in the studio, right? And I was cleaning up, and I had so much pride and so much I had so much proudness, and I was just like, man, like this day can't get any better. And then it was like, whew, man, you know, it'd be a really great idea. And then, you know, one thing led to another. You know, maybe guys got a little fucky sucky on your side of the couch. Anyway, so
You jerked off on the side of my couch.
no, that would be weird.
Ryan.
That would be weird.
Well, that's the guest couch now, so I don't
Yeah.
care.
Well, it's not. It's not a.
I'm putting a fucking tarp over my chair when I leave. Like, you know, like the old women, like in the old furniture?
Yeah.
The fucking plastic is going over my chair, so you leave it the fuck alone. I'm going to put a little passcode on it.
Wow.
You don't touch my chair.
Wow. So, I mean, don't be mad at me. That's all I got to say. It's not mine.
That's man cum.
That is
And
not.
if that's not yours,
That's not man cum.
that's not woman cum.
Okay.
That's man cum.
Okay.
I can tell by the spread.
Well, I guess you're not doing it right then, dog.
No.
Okay.
So you fucked the man on my couch, and he came. You said it's not woman cum, it's man cum. And if you said it wasn't yours, so what other man did you have in the studio?
I promise you that's woman cum.
I promise you it's not.
We could do a DNA test.
I'm gonna go smell it. I'll know.
Oh, yo.
All right, let's get. I feel like we have not been in this podcast. I'm gonna knock over this table in 2 seconds. We need to restabilize.
Oh, God. What?
Restabilize.
What?
Restabilize.
Attaboy.
Yeah. Go ahead. Get into the podcast. Go.
Attaboy.
Come on. I know you want to talk about this.
All right. So, first off, most importantly, last night was Survivor Series, WWE. Groundbreaking, monumental fucking episode 10 out of 10. Fuck me, daddy, come stain on the fucking casting couch. Here's what happened. Moral of the story, women's wrestling is getting okay. I like where they're going with it. I'm a fan, okay? Also, wrestling, WWE in particular, is just at an all-time fucking, it's like booming, like golden era right now. Randy Orton returns, right?
He's 59 years old.
He looks in better shape than me, you, and 5 of your friends put together.
Multiverse fucking Randy Orton.
Oh, I would honestly, if you're a multiverse Randy Orton, I would fuck you right now.
Wouldn't happen. You got no shot.
Ah.
Not my type.
Well, Randy Orton, you won't be able to do much if I fucking chloroform you. Anyway. Chloroform. What's it called? Randy Orton comes back, looks like a fucking Greek god. It looks like he's in better shape. He's been out for a year and a half. He had neck surgery, back surgery.
Steroids, obviously. Yeah, you get surgeries like that, you get on steroids. Let's be serious.
Because maybe if I'm taking fucking bumps, not cocaine bumps, but, bro, like, back and neck injuries is so common for wrestlers because you're fucking falling on your back and your necks all the time.
Okay.
It's common.
Go on.
All right, so.
What makes wrestling so great? Talk to me.
Then, fucking, at the end of War Games, it was over, right? Randy Orton was supposed to be, like, the big reveal, right? So, like.
War Games?
It's Survivor Series. So, War Games, they have, like, 2 rings and, like, around, like, a fucking steel cage. It's sick. Because you have, it's like a 5v5. Mm-hmm. And there's, like, no tag team. It's, like, everybody's in the ring.
So, why do 2 rings? Why not do one ginormous ring?
Because there's 10 people. And, like, you could do a Royal Rumble because you're throwing them over the ropes, right? So, like, usually, if you notice in the Royal Rumble, they don't have 20 people in there. You know what I mean? But you had the 2 different rings because, again, 5v5, you have better spots. You know what I mean? Now you have double the room. You could do crazy moves. You know, you could be more creative about it. You know?
I'm going to break this table.
I'm going to punch you right in your fat mouth. Anyway, so.
Do it.
So, at the end of War Games, right? Randy Orton, like, the Randy Orton's team wins, right? And, like, you know how, like, you, at the end of, like, wrestling events, they, like, you know, the camera pans out, the credits come up, you know?
Yeah.
So the camera pans out, credit comes up, and everybody's like, you know what? That was a great fucking Survivor Series. Randy Orton comes back, and then all of a sudden, boom! Fuck
is that?
Look in my eyes, tell me what you see. I'm a cult of personality. Bro, CM Punk did the whole fucking clobbering time.
You like him?
I like him now because he is the perfect recipe for WWE right now at the moment. I didn't like him when he was in WWE before the pipe bomb and like he fucking left.
Pipe bomb?
Like when he did that famous speech when he fucking basically broke kayfabe, came out with a microphone, sat down. His contract was up like the next day or it was coming up to an end.
Oh, so he was a scumbag about it.
Yeah, but he like he fucking shit on Triple H, shit on John Cena, shit on Vince McMahon, broke fucking like third walls down, like, you know, saying like inner business workings and shit like that.
Why didn't they just cut his mic?
They did, but he got enough out.
So how do you bring someone out back like that?
Because it's been a decade.
But he's just a scumbag.
Yeah, but you know, people grow.
Let him be homeless.
Then
he get fired from the other place. Let him fucking
AEW. He has money. He's worth millions.
I know, but let him go fucking work in indie shit.
He did.
And leave him there.
Nah, he's too big.
Until someone breaks his neck.
So you don't want to wish harm on somebody.
Time out. And I'm going to say this God's honest truth, Ryan. In all facets, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You put me in a fucking cage with that guy, I will fuck him up. I watched his MMA. Yeah. I would fuck him up.
He wasn't ready.
He's still not ready.
He wasn't ready.
In his prime, I would fuck him up. I'm not an MMA fighter.
Right.
I'm not. But I know I would fuck that guy up.
Do you think he could out stamina you, though?
I don't think that's going to become an issue.
No?
I'll just hold him down.
And then fuck him?
I will hold him down, and I'll make you face fuck him.
Oh, yeah, man.
And not even trying to be like an asshole. In my mind, like, you know, I always say I win and all that. And a lot of times I'm joking. There's no doubt in my mind, if you put me in a cage with that guy, I'm out of shape. I'll come off the couch. I guarantee you I beat the shit out of that guy.
Is it because...
In a fist fight.
Is it because of his build or just his skill set?
Everything.
Really?
His skill set is trash. And I watched him throw his hands, trash.
I know.
I watched his wrestling, trash. And I'm coming off the couch. I think I grab him, I slam him on his fucking head, and I just pound his fucking face in.
Could you I think he fought in like the 150 range.
I'm a lot bigger than him.
Would you be able to fucking cut that weight?
Cut 50 pounds, dude?
Yeah.
No, he'd have to meet
How about this though?
He'd have to meet me at like 165.
I was gonna say, right now, Angel could beat up CM Punk, but if you had to meet his weight class,
I'll be
cut. You still fuck him up.
think I don't think I'd be able to slam him on the ground and beat him up like that, but I think I'll outbox him.
Really?
I'm 100%.
Well,
he
anyway.
has pillow hands, bro. I hit hard. Like again, not a fighter.
Right.
I know how to throw a proper punch. I'm pretty well intelligent when it comes to the fight.
Hand-eye coordination.
I'm very well with it. I truly, and I'm not trying to like say he's.
Yeah.
Listen, I give him all the credit in the world for stepping in a fucking cage and doing his fucking thing.
Right.
Not a lot of motherfuckers will do that.
I wouldn't have the testicles.
But I don't think he would. Listen, I could be talking on my ass. Who knows? He might be able to beat the fucking shit out of me.
Right.
But I truly believe in my heart I'll fuck him up.
I pay to see it.
I fuck him up.
So he was in AEW, and AEW, so CM Punk's status and like his legacy is like he's like a god to like 85% of the AEW roster, meaning that like he made it. He made his money. He's famous. He already been to the show. And a lot of these AEW guys are indie guys, you know, mid like, you know, mid-territory guys. Of course, you have like some of your superstars that could see eye to eye with Punk and be like, bro, I've been there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when he was in AEW, you had a lot of these little fucking young fucking little rat bastards like, fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are? And he's like, you listen here, you little fucking twerp. You know? Listen to daddy.
But isn't that what he was trying to do with the WWE too? But like when he thought he was better than everybody.
But when he was doing it at WWE, it was 10 years ago when he wasn't the man. When he was on the come up. He was the hottest wrestler, but he wasn't the man. He didn't have the resume. He was champ, yeah, I get it. But now, like, it's such a perfect recipe and formula because after shit went real sour in AEW, now you come back to WWE, right? So you use that whole angle of like coming into WWE. You have Cody Rhodes, who again created AEW, was part of creative AEW. You have that angle.
That's weird. Like all these people go to AEW and then they come back. That's weird.
Because
and they all go talk shit about Triple H because he lets them back in.
Because everybody thinks that grass is always greener on the other side until you go there and you're wrestling with a bunch of fucking rookies, you know? So Ronda Rousey is going to be in AEW. So
she's done with
WWE. Her contract's up. So Ronda Rousey's in AEW. This is how shitty run AEW is. So WWE has performance centers, right?
Yeah.
So if you come from other countries or other territories, like before they're like, all right, see you Monday Night Raw. You know, let me see what you got. They have like gyms, like, you know, workout centers, like fake, like arena type settings where, you know, you could work on your skill set. Whoever partner you're going to be feuding
like
with.
me and you were going to have a match. I'd be like, yo, meet me at the performance center
exactly.
at fucking
Let's
8
run
o'clock.
our whole fucking, let's get it
running.
Yeah, let's run our whole, there'll be crowds there. They'll have like fake cameras.
Well, what were they doing prior to that?
Well,
in each other's backyards, like, come over to my house, Ryan. I set up a ring.
They were called territories. Like before WWE became a monopoly, they would have territories like Smoky Mountain territory with like Jim Cornette, and like you would just run like these little like gyms, and like when you doing like these gym shows and these house shows, like that's
them practicing.
That's like them running their promo for like a major event, and they got to run that fight in a sense.
It's like what stand-up comedians do.
Right, exactly.
They'll go to all these like
Small
local
clubs,
spots, and then when they
what works, what doesn't work.
Because if you go see a stand-up comedian every day for a week, you're gonna even like for like 3 months,
right,
you're gonna hear the same joke over and
100%.
over with a little twist.
Right. Until
they like perfect it, that's when they go. So that's kind of what they did, what they used to do.
Exactly. So back to how shitty AEW is. So Ronda Rousey is gonna be in AEW, right? Mm-hmm. So they don't even have a fucking performance center or like a training facility. So they're basically throwing shit at the wall, you know, and like, oh, well, I know you guys are all professional wrestlers and we'll come in and we'll figure it out type of shit, you know? And that only works for so long. Their viewership is down. All their sales are down. Viewership is down. So Ronda Rousey had to fight a dark match on Ring of Honor.
What's dark match?
So that's not on television. So like if you go to like a Monday Night Raw or a Friday Night SmackDown, right? It starts at 7 p.m., right? Monday Night Raw. Mm-hmm. At 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m., there'll be matches going on in that venue, and that's a dark match. It's not televised, but you could see wrestlers wrestling. And again, That's
So if you're in the state, if you're in the crowd,
if you're an early shower, if you like into that shit, usually like a lot of the virgins go to that, and like a lot of like the dads with kids, you know, like, oh, you want to see this wrestler? You know, it's not crowded. You can run up to like the barricades and maybe get like, you know,
the arena's not filled yet.
right. It's like before you go to a Yankee game, right? And like they're warming up and they're hitting like
They'll throw
batting
you a ball
practice and shit.
sometimes, yeah.
So it's like that aspect. So Ronda Rousey had to do a dark match in Ring of Honor, which is part of AEW, and everyone was like, "Well, there goes Tony Khan's big secret in the social media world." Boom, Ronda Rousey's wrestling on a dark match. She went from wrestling in front of 35,000 fucking people
to 3,500
to 3,500 people at Ring of Honor. Now, at the end of Survivor Series, it's such a good formula. So Seth Rollins historically had real beef with CM Punk. Like,
I did see that video of him flipping
right. In real life, they had beef. A couple months ago, Seth Rollins had an interview about CM Punk, and he's like, "Stay away, Phil." His real name is Phil. "Stay away, Phil. You're a fucking cancer. Nobody likes you." Da-da-da-da. On an interview. Now, Seth Rollins is no fool. He's one of the best wrestlers. He's one of the greatest performers. He's going to use this angle. It's
to
a
build
work,
himself.
right? So it's a work. So
you think that was staged? Him yelling, cursing?
yes, it's called the work. So in kayfabe world, that's like work. He knew that the cameras weren't on anymore, right? So that's why he had no problem. Go fuck you, you know. And he had like everybody holding him back. Do I think there's still some kind of beef there? 100%.
But he's trying to make a name.
But does Seth Rollins know that Seth versus fucking CM Punk at WrestleMania? That's gonna be talked about from tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw to WrestleMania. Seth versus CM Punk. You don't think that interview is gonna get brought up? The hatred, blah 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 blah. You know, Seth is gonna be like, I've been a workhorse here. You fucking chose to leave because da da da. You talking all this shit, and now you're back, and everyone's supposed to love you. You know, I'm the man now. Because when CM Punk was in his WWE uprising, Seth was like, meh. Like, you know, he was starting to break in. He started to break in. But
so they never had their chance to
They
go
never
out.
had their fucking...
All right, interesting.
So it's. I'm telling you right
I
now...
mean, you're not telling me I'm not going to watch it, but...
I'm telling you, it's going to be... Put it this way. CM Punk coming back in the WWE social media platforms, in the first 12 hours, they had over 45 million hits. In the first 12 hours, they're already up to
I ain't
over
gonna lie, I
100,000.
looked it up.
They're already over 100 million hits.
It came up, and I was like, oh, let me see the video. Like,
Right.
you know, I did. And then I Googled, like, what's
sells.
their real beef? Like, you know?
Yeah,
It
he
didn't
sells.
really seem real to me. But, you know how you mentioned, like, AEW's, like, second in command to...
Right. Don't get me wrong. AEW is probably, if I got let go from WWE, right, and I want to make money in States, AEW would be my second option.
They don't travel? They're strictly United States?
So they don't, they did a Wembley, or they did UK, like a special thing, Wembley, which sold out, which is massive.
It's like one of the biggest stadiums, dude.
Yeah. It was massive. Absolutely massive. But primarily they are local, like USA. But they allow you to wrestle in like New Japan, Ring of Honor. Like they let you
Go other, like, you
to
know,
other
branch
indie
out.
events, you know,
That's cool.
like subcontract out.
So that's like what's going on with UFC and Bellator and shit. PFL just bought Bellator.
I don't like that though. I don't like that because
do I.
here's my beef. With anything, let's just say UFC, WWE. If I own a wrestling promotion or an MMA promotion,
Yeah.
and you're my
You fight for
fucking,
me and only me.
you're my number one guy, right? Angelucci, the protector of women and children, the ManScaping Maniac, right?
Yes.
The Manscaping Maniac. The Manscaping Maniac, right?
The Manscaping Maniac Mario.
I'm gonna shave my legs and shave your fucking back. Anyway, so the Manscaping Maniac, you're my number one guy. You're my top drawer, my best
Champ,
fighter,
everything.
champion. You go to fucking
Your bull.
Big Daddy Rybread's fucking lot lizard backyard cage
bro.
fight, right? Because your boy's working there, and you could, you know, you guys could have a beef, right? And
Yeah.
you could sell, right? You can make some extra scottles off it. Angelo, the Manscaping Maniac, breaks a fucking nail. He's out for fucking 6 months.
That's my whole... No, well, that's not why I think of it differently. So the PFL bought Bellator.
Okay.
I don't like that they're lying, saying they have like 30% of the best, like highest ranked fighters. Bullshit, dude. If you look at the rankings, all the top 5 guys are UFC.
Is there like a
UFC.
national ranking
Yeah, it is a
system?
national ranking.
Okay.
And it's a little far-fetched.
Right.
But 99.8% is UFC. and then it's one. Not even the organization one. Not PFL, not Bellator.
Really?
So Jake Paul and all them, we got 30% of the roster. Maybe the 30% of after the top 15, which really only matter, maybe your guys are at 23, 24.
It's like we have the best grade B meat.
And they're doing this whole thing, champion versus champion. Cool, you're all washed up UFC fighters.
Right.
You're ex-UFC fighters that couldn't hang over there anymore.
With titles that hold no clout.
Exactly. So everybody's like, oh, it's a whole big fucking thing. But what I was saying was, see how you were saying they let their fighters go fight other places?
Right.
PFL and all them do it. Now, if I was, I own a league, you're my number one top dog.
Right.
Big Daddy Rye Bread, Lot Lizard. And you're going to go fight somewhere else. My biggest fear wouldn't be that you get hurt. My biggest fear is you lose.
Fuck.
Now, you're supposed to be the best in my organization, and you go over there and you have an off night, and this other brand knocks you the fuck out. And now it's my brand looks... Now they get that whole bragging rights. Oh, we're the better brand. See, our champion beat their champion. Nope.
Right.
And if I'm the bigger brand, why am I going to give views to you?
You know what? That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
But in the end, are you making money? Are these MMA, so if my guy fights in your fucking...
Well, now they own all of them. He bought, so, but the UFC don't fucking do that transfer over shit. Why would you? You got the best in the league. God forbid your guy loses. You're making a name for those other people, and you're...
Well, I like to think of it as this way, because maybe in a sense, if you do that, maybe you owe them a favor or an IOU. So in the event that, let's just say you have an up and coming fighter who's the truth.
I'm taking him.
That you can't afford him. He's going bigger.
Well, all the fucking...
It's dude, let me get first dibs at him.
The only thing is, all these Saudi Arabian countries are buying all these MMA things.
Did you notice that?
They're gonna own...
So even with AEW, Tony Khan, right? His father is Shadir Khan or whatever. He owns the Jacksonville Jaguars, right? Yeah. So basically, he was like, "Hey, spoiled little brat, son, you want to do something with your life besides doing cocaine?"
$100 million.
AEW loses millions of dollars a year, and it's oh wait, hold on, how much?
Saudi money, bro.
Yeah, it's how many more? Yeah, whatever. Go play.
I was talking with a few people. That should be Dana White's biggest fear. Here's the biggest. If the Saudis buy they see Bellator and everybody combined, and they go, "Oh, we're gonna buy them." They have a decent sized roster, and then we'll just steal UFC fighters. We'll offer them way more money, and even if they're in contract with UFC, right? They go, "We'll pay your fines,
dude.
We'll pay your fines,
dude,"
and that will destroy the UFC.
You know who's going through that right now? Totally not even, and it's a total opposite sport.
PGA.
Golf.
Yeah.
Golf.
They're going to do it with every sport. The
PGA,
Saudis are going to own every sport.
Dude, they're doing so PGA and Live Golf, now LIV, Live. So PGA was always, when you think of PGA, you think of Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, right?
They're all over there now, right?
Live Golf, owned by Saudis, Saudi money. And
that oil money, baby.
Bro, that's
getting it that money.
You're
getting it that money.
Bro, they fucking, and now the events, when you think of golf, tournaments, it's quiet, formal, this is a gentleman's sport, be courteous, being courteous. Now it's Happy Gilmore basically bought a golf fucking company.
I would watch golf.
That's what I'm saying. Live is so much fun. They have fucking live music blasting now. Post Malone was doing a live concert while they were playing.
I'm in.
Bro, they showed a video. One of the guys, one of the pro golfers, I think it was, I don't know if it was Rory McIlroy, but one of them, right? He hit a fucking hole in one. Bro, it looked like you were at a fucking, a hockey game and they won the Stanley Cup. All of a sudden, you see beers flying up in the air. People are jumping up and down. Shirts are fucking spinning. I was like, I gotta go to this.
The Saudis are going to own every sport.
Right.
I'm not saying tomorrow, not in a year,
right.
But and when they come,
great business
they
venture.
win.
Right.
They have endless money, and Dana White, listen, at the end of the day, Dana White could be worried. At the end of the day, dude, you made so much fucking... If they came and beat you out, you go, all right, buy my company too. Have fun.
Yeah, but
See you later, guys.
You don't think the persona of Dana White is going to, you don't think that'll tarnish his legacy if you ever sold out to Saudis?
Not if he's losing. Not if it's inevitable.
I think he would rather go down in fucking flames.
You think so?
I think, because even if he goes down in flames, he's still not going to ever be
He still has a fucking crazy legacy, dude.
He's not
matter. He made a sport. Him and the Fertitta brothers, they made a sport.
So he would I almost consider him and Dan Brazilian almost on the same mental path or just personality path wise. You know what Dan Brazilian is, right?
Yeah, the guy who just fucks all the fucking
and then
models,
he's a crazy gambler,
yeah.
shoots crazy guns, I don't give a fuck type of mentality. Yeah. I feel like Dana White would rather fucking go down in flames and dissolve UFC and leave that legacy of the
just him.
craziest, badass. I'm riding this out to the fucking wheels fall off, and I won't sell out. You know what I mean? And like again, he'll forever be fucking. He'll have money. He'll be infamous for being that.
Well,
motherfucker.
he eventually does have to leave.
Does he?
Dude, he's getting to the point. Like I think he's the face, right?
Well, he's turning into the persona of a fucking Dana White. That's what I was saying about
He's a
before.
good leader, bro. I'll give him that. He's a fucking phenomenal leader. He does his shit. He made the money he made. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to take that away from him, man. And he's pretty true to his word most of the time.
Yeah.
You want to call someone, right?
Oh, I do.
Are they ready?
Yep.
Now, do I know this person?
No.
Do you know this person?
Not really.
Not really. And where did you get this number from?
So, again, through our drops, our promos saying how if you have a crazy story or if you want to come up with something wild and you want to share it on air, hit us up on domesticatedpodcasts@gmail.com or, send us a message through one of our social media platforms, Instagram,
Any of them.
yeah,
We're on everything.
Instagram, TikTok, all of them, right? So, this girl sent me...
Another female.
Yeah.
Have we had a man yet?
No, we have a very high female demographic.
I know, it's crazy. Dude, if you look at our
I don't
standard.
understand how. I don't understand.
Well, dude, you got Chris Hemsworth and fucking...
You're right. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
You're right. So she fucking... You know how, like, you always yell at me about conspiracy theories, right?
Yeah.
So she hit me with a conspiracy theory, and I was like, bro, fucking...
Call her. She ready?
Yeah, I'm getting in touch right now.
Well, that's not a good plan, dude.
No, I'm just getting everything prepped up. So, little backstory, and you know how, like, I have strong feelings about Jeffrey Epstein and the Island Boys, right?
Yeah, you really care for him.
Right. He's my dog.
Ugh. Oh, dude, don't even say. I'm going to clip that.
No, please
And
don't.
Please
Please don't.
you say,
Please don't.
Jeffrey Epstein's my dog, and that's it, dude, and that's it. That's it.
No. So, I have strong feelings about Jeffrey Epstein, right? So, him and... You know how you always go crazy when you're like, oh, you're conspiracy theories, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
because you're out of your fucking
Okay.
mind.
Do you remember a little girl named John Benet Ramsey back in the day? The girl who went missing, the parents?
No.
This is like 2 decades ago now, like maybe almost like it was like national case. John Benet Ramsey, the girl, she was in the photo, like the beauty pageants, and the parents, they went missing, never found the killer. The parents, okay. So just strap in and just brace yourself, sir.
All
Because
right, I'm ready for the call. You got to stop putting your hand in front of your face.
what?
You got to stop putting your hand in front of your face. You're going right in front of the camera, big dog.
Hello.
Yo,
What's going on, dude?
how are you?
Just call me dude.
Yeah. So, just so you know, we're on air. And again, the rules are we never say names or where you're from or what you do. But you mentioned to me about a very, very interesting conspiracy theory. And obviously, you must be listening to our podcast, so you know how strongly I feel about conspiracy theories. So,
Yes.
with that being said, I will the floor is yours.
Oh, you were speaking my love language right now. So, yes, I listened to, I think it was episode 19, and I had to, I texted her, and I was like, okay, I know you're talking about the Island Boys, but I got a crazier Epstein one for you.
My
So-
man.
Let's hear it.
We all grew up in the
Nice, man.
90s. We all grew up in the 90s, and we all know John Benet Ramsey. We were haunted by that girl's picture.
Well, the problem is...
I don't know who that is.
The problem is Angelo's fucking
You don't-
retarded, in case you haven't
You
noticed.
don't know who... Wait, time out a second. Sorry, Ryan. You don't know who fucking John Benet Ramsey is?
Get
It's
him.
that pageant girl, that blonde-haired girl. She was on every tabloid magazine
Get
growing
him.
up with all the makeup on. How do you not
Hear me
know
out,
who the fuck
'cause
she is?
you and Ryan are probably pushing 50. I'm only
Whoa.
30.
Whoa.
I just turned 32. I
All right,
just turned
exactly.
32. I grew... What the fuck?
Get
Don't
him.
call me old
Get
yet.
him.
I'm not that old.
Get him! Sick him!
I'm
Sick him!
just shocked. I thought everyone knew who this poor girl was. I
Right.
thought we got haunted by this
Never
growing
heard
up.
of
Maybe
it. Tell her
it's
keep
me.
banging.
I listen, I'm telling you right now that if we asked...
If I seen the picture, maybe I'll know.
So in
Ryan, Pull up a picture of John Benet Ramsey for him, please.
I will. I'm going to do it right now. But if we asked 10 people in the age demographic of 25 years old to 40 to an adult, if you say
40,
John Benet,
we say 40,
and you say John Benet Ramsey, they're gonna be like, yeah, I remember that girl.
Dude, I was never home. I never watched the news. I was always running around.
It wasn't on the news. Wasn't just on the news. She disappeared Christmas Day of 1996. That's
Never seen
all
that girl.
I ever heard about was this
with
girl.
the parents. How do you not remember this?
Oh, it was it was so horrible, and I just remember because my father was an NYPD cop, my mom was a teacher, and they were just like and I'm like one of 4 kids. My brother came like a while later, but it was 3 girls, and my dad never let us do shit because of what happened to this girl. Like he was so neurotic with us, even worse.
It makes me more angry knowing the fact that Angelo is a fucking retard. To be honest,
I don't know, dude. Sorry. I'm retarded because I don't know who this poor little girl is.
Yeah, you should. You should.
I'm sure there was a million other girls just like her who got fucking kidnapped.
No, this was a
But because she was on a fucking magazine, it matters. Because she was more important than the other little girls. Okay, go.
I was just talking with people, like one guy who was a lieutenant in the police department. We were just talking about that, and he was like, we still talk about this girl in the police department to this day. It's like the most haunting case because no one knows what happened to her.
So let's hear it. Did they find this girl?
And it's kind of a shame about the protector of women and children. I don't know what this is.
So John Benet Ramsey, she was a gorgeous little girl. She was a pageant girl. And the last picture of her taken a week before she disappeared, she was in a pageant, and Ghislaine Maxwell is standing behind her in a picture.
This is a real picture?
It's a real picture. I sent it to Ryan earlier today.
I'm looking for it right now.
Do I need to send it to you again?
Resend it to me right now.
I'll send it to you again. It's really, when I saw this, I had my jaw hit the floor because I am like one of those conspiracy theory people, and I'm like,
we're just truth seekers. Hold on. We're just truth seekers, all right? Don't ever label yourself.
I'm a truth seeker, but I used to say conspiracy theorist, but I also like cried to everybody during the 2020 election that if Biden won, the gas price was going to go up. We were having Middle Eastern war. We were going to have fucking chaos in every major city. And everything I said, everyone told me I was nuts. Everyone's going to come together. He's going to unite us. I'm like, no, he's fucking not.
Isn't it amazing how literally everything the Democrats were fear-mongering us when President Trump was in office literally came into fruition under Joe Biden?
I would take mean tweets over this shit any day of the week.
Right. Send me that photo for John Benet and Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, it's coming through right now. Yeah. Hold on, I'm in I'm in the boondocks. So give me a second.
Hold on.
Are you in the state of New York?
No, I'm not in the state of New York.
All right, let me clear this up. I just
sent it, right?
You seen this picture of this little girl with Maxwell in the back, right?
Yeah.
You think you're the only person who's seen this picture?
I'm not the only person that's seen this picture, but anything to do with Epstein, it all gets buried.
He's in the corner.
That's 100% her.
I think it is.
That is 100% her. It's been proven that's 100% her.
It's been proven?
It's already been proven.
So
if you Google John Benet Ramsey and you type in G, that's the first thing that pops up.
Wow.
And then there's like TikToks about this.
Right,
it's like it runs deep.
Mystery solved. What are you going to do about it 20 years later?
What?
Mystery solved.
It has nothing to do with that. But mystery solved. No one. I want like actual justice. I want something to happen to this person for doing this to this
Nothing's
girl.
happening to Maxwell because she has dirt on everybody in this world.
How about this though? What about the fucking parents? I think the parents fucking probably sold her off. To be honest, first of all, I told
you that. I thought that the parents sold her off to these people. I'm like, oh my god, it's either they just came into the house and did what they wanted to do, and then like it didn't work out, so they killed her, or the parents sold her off. But whatever the case may be, like that is the most fucked thing I have seen.
If the parents sold her off, it wouldn't be all over the news.
I just want to know what was Ghislaine Maxwell doing in Colorado at a fucking child pageant? What was she doing there? She had no business being there.
We know what she's doing. I mean, it's approved. This isn't a conspiracy, guys. Yes. Let's be serious.
Well, hold on.
Because clearly there's an answer to this.
Because there's a lot of conspiracy theories about this girl. But you don't know anything about this case, so it's not easy to talk to you about this.
No, so the thing is that because everybody
if that girl is around and a little girl goes missing, obviously you know what happened to the girl. It's solved.
Hold on.
A conspiracy theory.
She didn't go missing. She was murdered. Actually,
hold on. Probably was murdered.
Hold on.
She was murdered.
They found her.
Everybody take it easy. Everybody take it easy for a minute. Because listen. The going theory for years upon years, and still people to this day think this. The parents killed her. The parents killed JonBenet Ramsey because she didn't want to do the pageants anymore. That was like their meal ticket. Whatever the case may be. The father could have killed her. Whatever the case may be. But it was always parent related. Because given the whole
or
case.
Or the brother.
Or the brother.
But they also said her brother might have killed her.
Given the case and how there's a lot of fucking gray area. But I don't know for a fact that, like, yep, Ghislaine Maxwell said, no, I know JonBenet Ramsey. That bitch was on Epstein Island sucking fucking Steve Jobs' dick. Like, I don't know if that was, like, a real thing. Or, like, oh, yeah, JonBenet Ramsey and Bill Gates fuck all the time in Epstein Island. What makes you believe fucking even more, what the parents do for a living? That Ghislaine Maxwell found the Ramsey family.
Well, hear me out. If she's in all pageants, she's a known girl. It's easy to find that person.
Okay. But there's you would think there would be more JonBenet Ramseys.
I'm sure there was tons of little girls that didn't have a name like her that were taken by this lady.
But why this girl?
But this girl's getting blown out because she was a pageant winner. She was a cute little girl. She had a little name for herself.
Why couldn't they
But
take
I'm sure
Honey
there's
Boo Boo?
the girl. I'm sure there's a neighbor that got their kid taken that didn't get the same publicity.
We're mistaking something. She was never kidnapped. She was murdered in her home.
Right. They found the body.
Dude, you made it sound like this girl was missing.
No.
You guys made it sound like this girl was missing.
I was thinking she was murdered the whole time.
So Maxwell didn't do shit. They don't kill kids. They just bring them over there and kill them. They're not going to kill them in their own fucking home.
It doesn't work out well for them. Like, you know, if they try to take something. Like,
I want this little 5-year-old girl fought back. Get the fuck out of here.
He didn't kill himself.
Right. No. So that's the thing. Why did they kill JonBenet Ramsey?
They're probably the parents. Let's be serious. I don't think Maxwell got this little girl killed. She was probably trying to kidnap this girl, and the little girl got killed by her parents.
That's what I think happened. I think they tried to kidnap the girl, and she got murdered in the process.
I think.
How was she killed? Hold on.
Strangled.
Strangled.
No.
Strangled?
Strangulation. Yeah, she strangled. She was strangled, no?
Believe so, yeah, she was strangled.
From my
Then
understanding.
that could have been like a kidnapping gone wrong.
So here's what I think.
That's what I think happened. I think it was kidnapping gone wrong.
I think that because...
Do you think Epstein was like, I want that girl?
No, this is so fucked up.
God bless that guy's fucking...
I think because JonBenet's parents loved her so much, Ghislaine and Epstein were like, I want that. I want your daughter, and I'm going to do... And you can't stop us. Do you know who we are? And the parents were like... Almost like an honor killing. Like, I'd rather kill my daughter than fucking... I'd rather kill my daughter than have my daughter get sold into fucking sex
This is why I can't even have a conversation with you. That sounds so fucking stupid. No fucking parent's going to do that. No parent's going to do that.
It's an honor killing.
No, you dude, stop.
So if God forbid you were given the ultimatum of your children, either child, right?
Yeah.
If your children were going to get sold into sex trafficking, right? And have people like Bill Gates and like Stephen King.
I'm not going to fight back.
Well, again, you're not talking to a regular Joe Schmo.
You gotta take my kids from my fucking dead hand.
You're not talking about a regular Joe Schmo.
I'm with you on that, Angelo.
You gotta. I don't care how many people they send. They gotta kill me, and they gotta make sure I'm dead.
Or maybe they got paid off. I don't know, but why would they get paid off if JonBenet is dead? Like, I don't know.
It was also proven that her father was actually they lived in a really wealthy area in Colorado, and it was proven that her father had like debts and a gambling problem and some weird stuff going on. So that's why it was like they were like, maybe.
So
it
it
was
could
like
be a coincidence that this girl's in the picture. Maxwell's in the picture, if that's even her. I can only tell it's a profile. I can't.
That is not. It's already been proven that she was there.
Who proved it? A TikToker?
Everything that people have told it's her. It's her.
John Smith on TikTok proved it.
I listen to your podcast. I know you don't like conspiracy theories.
I do like
any
conspiracy theories. I just like I need facts.
Ugh.
I need hardcore facts before.
Everything is a conspiracy theory to him. Until the facts come out. Then it's not a conspiracy
Shut the fuck up.
anymore.
I also like to play devil's advocate on the podcast because how boring would it be if we agreed on everything?
No, well, we don't agree on anything.
I have to play devil's advocate.
It's almost a rarity if we agree on something to begin with.
That's not true.
What else do we agree on?
That's not true.
So, just so you know, because obviously this episode, we're recording this live right now, so the episode hasn't come out. You don't understand. Let me ask you if this is gay or not, since I have you on the phone.
Why do we even go into a different topic?
All right. I love questions like this. Let's go.
All right, real quick. If a dude shaved his legs, shaved
Not
his
shaved. I
armpits.
trim. I take care of myself, dude.
First off, there's not one fucking, there's not one schmeckle of
I'll
hair.
hear it.
Go ahead, feel my arm. I have
wanna-
fucking hair on my
I don't
arm.
want to touch you. That's gay. There's not one schmeckle of hair on your legs, your arms, your armpits.
Okay.
Is that a little gay?
Do you shave?
I trim. I use my buzzer, my ManScaping buzzer, and I trim my body.
It's basically a shave. There's
I'm
no
a fucking hairy Italian
There's
dude.
no hair there. There's no hair. There's skin. It's skin. And then he goes, look how silky smooth my arms are.
My husband is like 100% Italian. He's a hairy ass dude. I've never once seen him say this. Little gay.
Little gay.
Listen,
Men
some
should have
dudes,
hair on that. Men should have
like
hair.
the fucking hair. Some women like the fucking.
No,
Why are
but
you
you
gay?
should. The men should have hair on them. Men should have hair on them.
Nah.
You're not 12. You should have a little hair on you. Just a little bit of hair.
I like to look good naked. I like to look good naked.
Why would?
Hair's
Okay.
gross.
Okay.
Hair's gross.
I guess
Okay.
I'm
And if you're letting your wife suck you off with a hairy dick, you're disrespectful.
Well, first of all, we're not talking about hairy dicks over here. We're
You
just
got a
talking-
hairy fucking belly, and her forehead and her nose got to hit her, your fucking little happy fucking hair on your belly button. You're a dirtbag.
So how about if you jumped into your bed, you slip and slide right off right now because you have no hair and no friction. You just fucking
I
glide
do
right
have
off.
friction, dude. I buzz. I don't shave, dude.
I don't see short hair. You have black. Show me what your hair is. It's hairless. There's no hair there.
Ryan, you could feel it, dude.
I don't want to feel you. I see no hair because it's gay.
Whatever, dude. Don't care. Don't care.
Back to
Don't care.
Well, you should care. You should care.
Don't care.
Because
Married with kids.
now.
Who am I trying to impress here other than my wife?
Well, you know what? I would guess because obviously our fans think you're gay. Who's gay? Me or Angelo?
Who thinks I'm gay? The people that you know think I'm gay. Ryan, one day I'm just going to release all the messages and texts of everything I get that says about you, and you're going to change your whole fucking attitude.
I'm not.
I keep everything from you.
I got the gay card. It's fine.
No. Dude, what? Dude, I'm just going to air you out.
You know what? I'm fine with it. I'm
Cool.
good. I'm good with it.
Cool.
I'm good with it.
Angela, I think you should air the messages though.
I'm gonna.
You should. You should.
I'm gonna.
We should have like remember that like I don't know if it was Saturday Night Live that did it where they would have a celebrity guest on, right? And they were reading tweets and it'd be like Michael Strahan has 2 fucking separate teeth. Or like gold, you can keep
Yeah,
the field
yeah,
goal.
yeah.
And he'd be
Mean
like, well, at least I made millions. Like you should read them off to me and I'll give you a personal response to every one of them.
Nope. They'll ruin friendships you have.
Why? Because
They'll ruin friendships you have.
Then what?
I know dirt about you that you never mentioned to me.
that's not a first.
Because your weird fucking friends
That's not a first.
that I never met message me. Hey, this story about Ryan, let me tell you. And I never bring it up because I'm a friend and I don't want to believe it.
But
I don't want to believe the things you have done. But
Well, you can't
if you
believe
keep
everything you
pushing
hear.
this fucking agenda, your fucking insecurities on me,
I'm insecure.
it's going to be an issue.
I'm insecure. You're the one shaving your whole fucking body.
Cool, and I'm okay with my fucking
Are you, though?
masculinity. I'm okay with it, dude.
I don't know. It seems a little tense right now. I think Angela seems a little.
Because you try to pin your fucking shit on me. You're, when I look in the mirror, I look in the mirror and I go, damn, I'm a dude. You look in the mirror and you go, fuck.
Am I a dude today?
Yeah. You're fucking gender fluid, you fuck. I hate that we got to edit that
Ryan,
out.
are you actually gender fluid?
Ryan's
that's
gender
cool.
fluid.
Yeah.
That's very progressive of you.
I am fluid of the genders.
Yeah, he's fucking water. I'm fucking rock hard.
I'm fucking. Don't go chasing waterfalls, baby. I'm over here. You
So-
come see me.
All right, back to the fucking why she called.
Yeah. Now we did a little tangent. That felt good. I needed that in my
So
soul.
what is your full thought process? You brought this up. What do you think happened to this little girl? Word for word, your thoughts, how this whole thing went down.
My thoughts, I think that it was a kidnapping gone wrong. That's my full belief. I think it's kidnapping gone wrong. I think her parents were involved with it. I think her dad was. I think it was really the father that was like, yes, go ahead, kidnap her. And something went wrong. Either the mother or the brother woke up and saw it, and it just went wrong from there. And her parents are never going to admit, hey, we try to sell her off or anything like that. Because, again, Angela, I wish you knew more about this. I feel like you would feel some type of way, but
you would go
I feel
nuts
like
if you saw her.
I
She's a
hope-
beautiful girl.
So I have a
from as
question.
an adult. Okay, go ahead.
So you think her parents kind of sold her away, right? But the kidnapping
I don't
went
think
wrong?
the mom was involved. I think it was the father. I think
So-
the father was involved. Either the mother woke up,
So
something happened, and they
type
killed.
of man on fire type shit.
Yes, and I think that they killed her so they wouldn't identify either who it was. Because, that's been a thing for years. Like they've always been covered up, and
Now, why wouldn't he just drive her to a destination? That's her father. She's gonna believe where. You know what I mean? How old was that girl?
6.
6. I could tell my daughter anything right now. Hey, we're jumping in the car. I'm taking you to Disneyland, and my daughter's gonna go, okay, cool. Hey, we're going to the store to buy this. Okay, cool. And I could take her wherever the fuck I want.
The problem is these type of people with these type.
Yeah,
of
but that's you though.
Like,
I think any father could tell their kid, "Hey, I'm going to take you to this store. I'm going to come."
No, you
well,
don't.
that's not necessarily true. I hate. I was the type of kid that questioned anything, even as a young child. I drove my dad crazy. He would say to this day, the only problem is that I needed to know everything. If he said, "Hey, we're going to go to the store," I'm like, why do I need to go to the store with you? As a little kid, I would question
6 years old.
But the problem is though,
actually did it.
The people that were involved with John Benet Ramsey, these aren't just regular Joe Schmo criminals. You talk about people who have eyes and ears and resources
and they
everywhere.
botch a kidnapping. They botched a 6-year-old girl kidnapping. The easiest thing you could do.
Oh, yeah. You know what, though?
Okay, but there were little kids on the island, though.
Yeah.
Where do they get all these little children from?
No,
like,
I'm saying they 100% kidnapped. But I'm saying they botched this kidnapping. It's not. Let's be serious. You pick up a 6-year-old. How much could she weigh? You pick her up. You fucking drag her. You throw in the car. Goodbye.
Well, I mean, look at all the Clintons' best friends. There are none.
They're all dead.
So what are they all botched fucking best friendships? You know what I mean?
No, those were set up.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I don't know the full story. Listen, it bothers me. It does bother me hearing anything about a kid. Obviously.
How do you feel about lizard people? You think they're real?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Are you asking me or are you asking Angela?
No, I'm asking you.
That's like the whole politicians is a bunch of fucking lizard people. It's been proven that it literally looks like the Joe Biden that used to exist does not exist anymore. Like you've seen like his skin botching up, and it's like he's wearing a mask.
You don't think these are clones?
I can't remember. No,
or stand-ins.
And Brian, someone that you and I know mutually, Ryan. I'm not going to out him because I know this is live. I'll text you about it. We were out on my birthday one year. We were drinking. We were talking about how we felt like, and this was during like the Trump era, that like people like the Clintons, that they were like lizard, like literally.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
So it like literally like that. A lot of the politicians were like Demogorgons, and it was like
I know exactly
Trump
what you're talking about.
Yeah, and also like it also tames in with the Illuminati, and Trump's not part of the Illuminati.
Why do we sound like psychopaths?
Because why
can't? Everything I said is true right now.
So
everything I say is real.
Hold on. There's proof that there's lizard people. Don't hit a fucking
I'm
button.
not hitting a button. I'm good.
Hold on, I'm asking her. There's proof that there was lizard people?
What is there proof at anything? We're freaking... Ooh, right. So you're talking about my theory about 2012 right now?
Hold on. I'm asking a question. Is there proof and proven that there is lizard people?
Yeah, because this will work into like my 2012 theory. Should I get that deep right now? I don't know if I should go that deep.
Well, we won't go down the rabbit hole of that, but
okay.
But answer Angie's question.
Is there
yes,
proof?
I believe the lizard people are real.
Yes,
I think we're living in
was it ever proven?
There's video proof. I see
those stupid videos. If that's your proof, you can't. Time out. I'm asking her a question. Shut up for a second. I want to know, yes or no, is there proof that they are real?
Wow, there's like proof of everything, but like it's hard to tell. I personally believe it's real, especially even like with the whole girl on the airplane. That
so if you
real.
Now I got to question your like reliability. If you're telling me there is proof that there's lizard people, that there is proof that that's
because
Maxwell.
Because they've shown politicians' eyes like going crazy, and
I think they're stand-in people. I don't think Joe Biden's Joe Biden all the time. I think not a clone. I think there's a fucking dude wearing a skin mask.
Like a doppelganger?
But another person underneath, like me wearing a skin mask. I don't think there's a lizard guy underneath it.
Well, again...
And I think they do this for safety reasons for a lot of people.
Again, you can't... do you imagine what this world would be like if literally the media or scientists came out and be like, guys, you know what? After 64 years, we're finally comfortable and able to tell you guys that lizard people are real.
Ryan, they're doing it now.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you saying? They're doing it with the UFOs now.
No, because the UFOs is such a different, and it's still they're beating around the bush with UFOs. They haven't confirmed. They haven't showed us any aliens yet because humans in a hole would fucking question the existence of life. Everything would be fucking anarchy.
Okay, but there's
so they can't literally say that there's lizard people, but you see these celebrities, the way their fucking eyeballs change, the way the fucking their mannerisms are.
I could do that on our videos, right? I could record us right now and make your fucking eyes twitch, right?
Live? You can do it live?
Nothing's live, dude. All those clips you see, they're all recorded.
Oh, my God.
They're all edited videos, dude. Come on. I know you're not that dumb.
Unbelievable.
I know you're not that
Unbelievable.
dumb, dude.
So you know what? Maybe in 40 years when the country is ready
There's
to
times where our video glitches the fuck out. We look fucking like animals.
Maybe in 40 years when this world is ready for lizard people, then it'll be proven. Because that's the only way you get proven.
Okay.
Everything's a conspiracy theory until proven right. Then it's like, stop being crazy.
You guys just listen. Maybe there is.
I wanted to get this thought really quick. I think the term lizard people is like a loosely used term, and it's like the term for like someone wearing a mask or something like that. Someone who isn't who they are. So like whoever's wearing like the Joe Biden mask, like I would consider that like a lizard person. I'm not saying it's actual like large. Yes, that's in my opinion. That's like where it's like a lizard person.
Yeah.
In my
Ryan
opinion.
thinks they have fucking claws and teeth and they're fucking chameleons and they're scattering across the fucking off the floor.
I mean, like, I get the chameleon reference because it's like they can conform to like anything. I understand. Like,
Ryan thinks they have. Oh, time out. Ryan thinks they have scales and snouts and they eat bugs and they have long tongues and they slither across the floor.
In case you haven't noticed, our government is trying to push fucking a bug fucking protein diet on us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I do believe Bill Gates right now is on a campaign saying that we should be eating bugs instead of meat. I'm like, wait, time out a second.
Most countries eat bugs, by the way. Every other country eats bugs, by the way.
I live in the United States of America. I want to eat a fucking steak.
No,
I don't want to eat.
And you have every right to. But I'm saying is the whole eating bugs isn't too far-fetched because every fucking country eats bugs except us.
That's not necessarily true. I have a lot of family that lives in Spain, and no one eats a fucking bug over there.
No, they got
no one eats a fucking bug over there.
Maybe not. We're not the only country, but bugs are eaten everywhere.
What, in like third world peasant countries?
They eat for the protein and everything.
They would eat fucking
that's not everywhere.
Bodybuilders here, they eat fucking bugs for protein.
Because they're fucking lizard people.
Okay, right.
Or they got brainwashed by lizard people.
You might be a fucking lizard person because you're trying to push it so hard for everybody to accept it. Again, you're pushing your insecurities on everybody else because you want to be accepted.
Because I'm a lizard person?
You're a gay lizard man. Gay lizard man.
I am a very gay.
Why do you think he goes by the lot lizard? He's a gay lizard man.
Yes. Or so the desert lizard.
Nah, everything's a lizard with you.
Yeah, that's it, bro. I got brainwashed by the lizard people.
No more calls. We're done. I'm never listening to you again. I'm all for conspiracy theories.
You know what? This is called fan appreciation. These are our fans.
I'm all for the conspiracies. I am. I do them all research on myself. But I came to the point where I don't believe a single fucking thing. How about that? I don't believe anything. I don't believe you. I don't believe our government. I don't believe these lies on the internet. I don't believe the internet.
You don't think Dr. Anthony Fauci's a lizard person?
No, I don't. I think he's just a fucking retard.
Yeah, well, he's the dumbest, smartest rich man.
I will agree with you on that.
Yeah, that's a given. That's a given.
I can't get behind certain conspiracy theories.
Why?
I just can't.
It's so much. It's so liberating.
The little girl getting killed by her family and Maxwell being on thing. Okay, cool. That's I wouldn't consider that a conspiracy theory.
Angela, I'll give you this. Just when you're like home tonight, don't do it with Ryan because don't get influenced by it. Google about John Benet Ramsey, and then you'll understand why. Like I have so many like issues, and keep in mind, think about like your whole life as a small child. You see this little girl's face everywhere. She's almost the same age as you. You grow up like that, and you hear all these theories. They've never figured out what happened to this girl, and all of a sudden you see Ghislaine Maxwell behind her in a picture.
All right,
and it just.
But that kind of gives us answers.
Right, but it's like it's like I don't know how to explain this. It's like a weird thing where it's like as like now I'm a mom and all this. I'm like I'm never gonna get closure on this John Benet Ramsey situation. To this day, they still do like Netflix specials, like what happened to John Benet Ramsey, and they'll never give you an answer at the end of it. You think they're gonna figure something out?
I think it's like Jean Benet.
They named the girl John.
Like, but they call her John Benet. Like it's like literally like John Benet.
Well, maybe that's what happened. Maybe the fucking
They couldn't.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Dinner.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Oh man, Mr. Protector of Women and
I'm
Children.
not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
All right. Well, thank you for giving us your conspiracy theory, which I should probably just call it truth seeking because I think it's as real as it comes.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate you taking the time out of your lovely day for answering our call. As always, feel free to stop by our multiple platforms, our merch store. This episode will be out either tomorrow or Tuesday. And
Depending if I go home mad or not.
Angela's steaming.
I apologize.
No, it's not you. It's not, I promise you, it's not you. It's him.
It's not you. It's me.
It's him. I promise you, it's him.
It was not all heroes wear capes. It's a simple job, but somebody's got to do it.
All right. Thank you for coming on.
I'm going to hang up. I want to go watch some football. You guys have a good night.
All right.
Have a good one.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
I just don't see how it's a conspiracy theory, dude. It's a statement.
Because
it's a mystery with Maxwell in it. Okay, that's a twist.
But
what is it? What is a conspiracy? What is the conspiracy behind it?
So so originally before Maxwell came into the equation, it was the parents. Like the parents killed or a family member killed her, and like when you read the case on how long she was dead in the basement of their house and the time the parents called, like shit just doesn't add up. And then when they did the whole trial and the evidence and fact finding DNA, blah, 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 polygraph tests, the parents got off, right? But it's like, so what was this mystery entity? Well, what was the conclusion of this fucking not like C-rated celebrity, this pageant famous, girl? How the fuck did she die? How the fuck she died?
They never announced how she died, nothing?
Well, no, cause of death, they understand. So the parents like, well, maybe a burglar came in and it's so fucking weird.
I don't know how that's still considered conspiracy.
Because now when Ghislaine comes in,
why is it such a dude? This shit happens to kids all the time. This is like a big known thing. I think this happens to a lot of kids that don't get spoken about, and that's because they're not big famous pageant winners. They're just normal fucking kids on the street.
Then again, now the conspiracy is because the father owed a lot of money for like gambling and all this shit. Maybe how if you run a big enough tab, you could get whacked, right? Like illegal gambling. Maybe as collateral, whoever he owed money to the wrong people, they fucking took out his daughter as like a price to pay. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's a lot of.
I wouldn't call it a conspiracy theory. I'd call it an unsolved mystery. How about that?
Well,
that's what I would call it. An unsolved mystery.
So what if they said that
someone's hiding something?
So what if they said that just a burglar came in, strangled her, then left just for the fun of it?
I wouldn't still consider it a conspiracy theory.
Rather than
it's a cover up. There's a cover up.
But aren't cover-ups and conspiracy theories kind of like work hand in hand?
No, I guess it depends how deep it is. Like that's a one scenario thing. Like I feel like conspiracy theories affect everybody.
Well, the whole nation was affected by this. This was a national story. When I tell you, it was remember how big the OJ case was,
right.
The OJ trial?
Little kids get killed and go missing every day. Right?
I understand that. But this was in the 90s. This was before social media. This was before, a lot of shit came to light. You know what I mean? A lot of shit came to light. But do you remember how big the OJ trial was? The OJ driving on the highway and Nicole, whatever her name was that got killed, whatever. It was to that magnitude. The world was watching how this case unfolded. Now, again, it's the 90s. There was no Twitter. There was no Facebook. There was no Google. You're
older than Google.
You're older than Google.
I know. I just wanted to say that to you.
What the fuck? Remember X Jeeves? X Jeeves.
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Yeah, they don't do that no more, right?
My crazy uncle, God rest his soul. My crazy uncle. Now, he had mental health issues. He was out there. Sweetheart. Absolute sweetheart. One day he came into my house. He was like, Rye, listen, I know I say a lot of crazy shit. And I know, I'm the crazy uncle. I was like, yeah, you sure are. He goes, I have this hot tip for you, this stock. It's called Yahoo.
How old are you?
I was fucking 6 years old, 5 years, 8 years old. I was a child. I was literally a child.
And he's talking to you about stock.
Because I was with my brother and my mother was there. And that's before my mother was like really successful. She was like coming up, so like maybe she had money, but she didn't have like expendable like I could take a $10,000 hit, just whatever. And he was like, guys, listen, I know this is like the start of the whole like internet like surge, the .coms. He goes, this company Yahoo, and I think he said either Microsoft or Microsoft, but he was kept saying Yahoo. Yahoo share at the time, my mother still talks about it. She goes, it was like 40 cents a share, Yahoo. And she was like,
what is it now? Just curious.
I think it's like in the hundreds.
Really?
Yeah.
Still?
It's massive.
Who the fuck use Yahoo anymore?
I think they just own a lot of things that their name is on it, You want
to be fair? I never used Yahoo. It was always X Jeeves. Right?
Yeah, I was an X Jeeves guy. You know what? I was a Yahoo guy before Google because I had a Yahoo. I needed a Yahoo email account to make it. My first email was like whatever at yahoo.com.
At AOL.com. Remember AOL?
Bro.
Remember the AIM chat rooms?
Bro.
AIM chat rooms?
Yo.
ASL?
ASL.
ASL?
Yo, ASL.
How many child predators do you think we talked to as kids and didn't realize?
You know what? That toughened us up for like Stranger Danger. Who needed... I can't find the fucking... Anyway, who needs all these diversity inclusions and like Stranger Danger classes? If you see something, say something. Survive a year in AIM.
Yeah.
And survive a year in AOL, not getting viruses, chat rooms. I used to go to the WWF like wrestling chat rooms.
Yeah.
Because again, there was no social media, so you couldn't figure out what the hell was, and I wasn't paying for pay-per-view.
You remember
events.
your buddy list?
Yes.
And then they gave you sounds where you came on. What was your sound? All
right, so I had the dollar bill sign like when my boys came on, or like if the girls came on if I slept with them, like the cash register would be like cha-ching. So I know who was.
So here's the question. What was your AOL name?
Mr. Violent J. MR Violent J. Mr. Violent J.
Mr. Violent J.
Yeah.
Where'd the J come from?
Well, Violent J is like an ICP, like Violent J. And Shaggy 2 Dope.
You were into the fucking Insane Clown Posse?
I was like 8 years old. I thought they were
You
cool
were
as fuck.
like a gigolo?
I didn't even know what a juggalo. I wasn't a juggalo because I didn't know what juggalos were because I was a child. But I thought like when you saw ICP on TV, like these fucking crazy people, they were like the original like jackass kinds of guys, So I was like, these guys are fucking cool.
Mine was BX Soldier 718. Dude, again, I was like 8 years old. Shut the fuck up.
It makes total sense.
Shut the fuck up.
It makes total sense.
Listen, Violent J.
It makes total sense. I'm a fucking clown, and you're a wannabe tough guy. I get it. It makes total sense. BX Soldier 718 area code. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Bro, do you remember AIM, like the away messages? And like you like girls and like your boys will like make away messages based off like your friendship or what is going on. Like those were we were the first emo kids. We were the first emo kids.
If you like the girl, like your away message was like, you see her get on, like, oh shit, I gotta put that away message on because she's gonna read it.
Yes.
You think they ever read them? Time out. Do you think we overreacted and made them like?
No.
Do you ever think they even read them?
I remember like going back into school again. We didn't have cell phones. It wasn't a thing. I remember going back in school and like we get notes like, so. What was your away message about? Who was it about?
Yes.
Who was it about? I was like, bitch, it was about you, and you know this. Okay?
You're just questioning,
right? So like, I remember we were like the original fucking emo kids, the originators. Like if you go through a breakup, you pull like a Take It Back Sunday lyric or brand new lyric.
So there wasn't MySpace, but do you remember everybody had a page?
A top 10?
No. It was before MySpace. It was like your own web page with the HTML.
Yeah. We learned how to code.
And everybody used to use like those little like thug dolls, like as their people, and they would label their friends.
And they have like sparkles behind them and shit.
Yes. It's like, oh, like Angelo, Ryan. Everybody had like pictures of those people labeled on those.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, do you understand? Like, we learned how to code HTML.
You put that in front of me now, I wouldn't know how to do it.
Couldn't even tell you. It looks like Chinese to me.
Mm-hmm.
We were on dial-up internet connection that if my mother picked up the phone, I got booted off AOL.
Mm-hmm.
Coding HTML for like profiles.
Yeah. I miss it.
I couldn't do it. If you told me right now, I'll give you $1 million, creative MySpace page and fucking HTML your fucking webpage again. Like, remember, like how important your backgrounds were on your MySpace, and like you need to have like a top 20 friends list, not top 10. And
top 8 was
bro. And if you made that list, and if you got booted, I remember like doing my rounds, like
checking,
my
seeing
homeboys
if you
and
got
homegirls.
moved down.
Yeah, my homeboys and homegirls, because like I remember like if I didn't go to like an arena tea night with like one of my boys,
you get knocked down the list.
Get pegged down, or like if I hooked up with some girl and like one of my boys liked her or whatever. Down the pecking order.
Dude, I remember there was a point where I was like, for like 1 on like 3 or 4 people. And I was like, damn.
You're the fucking man.
I can't pick one of you guys to be my number 1.
These are struggles we had.
You know?
Conflicts.
But, you know, hey, then people were getting jealous. That's when they started doing like the top 10.
Yeah.
Top 20.
Yeah.
Then there were people who just fucking had, it came to the point I didn't even have a top. I just got rid of it.
Got rid of it?
Yeah.
That's one move. But I like controversy and trolling.
The music was good.
The
We were able
music.
to pick the music.
You had to have a banger on your page, or else.
I never understood, and I had one. People made playlists on their page. Who's sitting on your page for longer than like 15 minutes?
Still 15 minutes. That's 4 songs.
I know, but who's listening to 4 songs on your page?
Well, there's a lot. You got to remember, like our MySpace pages used to go deep. Like it would be like 4 pages long, like scrolling wise. Like by the time you got to the bottom and like you read the comments and you whatever, it's like you think about it, you're on there for.
Yo, MySpace was better than Facebook.
I miss MySpace. I miss
Bring
MySpace.
back MySpace.
Bro, we missed out on like all the cool shit like Tinder and Bumble and all this shit.
I was too old, too dumb. I never even, like, first off, by the time all I got out, I was with my wife. But
right. That's what I'm saying.
I went through the trials and tribulations of actually have to picking up a girl and not swiping right. I had to go there, lie to her at the bar.
Yep.
Tell her I'm this, that, the third.
Coordinate your
lies. Sleep with her. Yes,
Right.
coordinate your lies. Sleep with her, and then figure out a way to, all right, we're cool? We're good? Like,
Fuck. It's amazing how we managed life and juggled life with so many different avenues.
you got to remember, so there was only MySpace. They didn't know too much about you. You were able to lie. It was kind of,
True.
you know what I mean?
But MySpace, and then everybody had AIM. So, like, people would look at your MySpace and then start fucking IMing their girlfriends like an AIM,
Yeah.
you know, trying to, you know. And that's how I guess girls became detectives.
Through AIM?
Through AIM, through
Is it AIM or
MySpace.
AIM?
I always said AIM.
I always said AIM too.
I used to have like the yellow stick figure guys doing like all types of funny things, like shooting loads or like fucking hitting stop signs and stuff like that. I had like the cool animated ones.
Dude, the internet back then was different. Remember Newgrounds
Oh my god!
with all the games?
Remember like Rotten.com?
Rotten.com. That's Faces of Death. Rotten.com.
Oh my god!
Remember Meat Swing? Meat Spin?
Yes,
Meat
yes.
Spin. I used to go on all the computer websites, like on the computers in school.
Right.
Type in meatspin.com and then close the screen. Because
And just let it rock, and it counts the time.
when the next person would fucking come into computer class to like turn on things, it's a giant dick spinning around.
Animal. My boy, we went on a trip to Pennsylvania, right, for the weekend. But at his house, he's like, you know what? I'm breaking the fucking record. He opened it up on the Friday, right? And he let it run through the whole weekend. And like when we came back, he wasn't even remotely close.
To the world record?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's still a website.
That would be a good troll.
Dude, go on your phone. Write meatspin.com right now. For anybody listening, go check if meatspin.com. Take a trip down memory lane. What else was big back then? The blue waffle?
It's a thing. It's so
No,
a thing.
it is. It's coming up on your phone.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Meat spin.
Although, I think it's a different video. Like, it's
I don't-
still a thing.
I don't want to see a dick. I'm over it. What? Wait, there was always someone getting fucked?
Yeah.
Was it?
No, it was just
I
somebody's
thought it was
wiener.
someone just spinning their dick.
So this is...
Now it's someone getting fucked.
Yeah, and they don't have a counter.
Time out. Was it always someone getting fucked?
No.
You sure?
I don't... No, it was always someone getting fucked.
Was it? Because I just remember a dick
But
spinning around.
this is clearly a dude fucking a tranny, and it was never... Oh, God, this, I can't... This is fucking weird. It was never a dude fucking a tranny. But like
I thought it was just...
and it would be no wording. It would, and it would just have a counter, like the record, and then like how many times you're on the page to watch the dick spin around. So if you're on it and you see the dick spin 10 times, 1, 2, 3, it would
It's
show.
going to be 10.
Right. It'll show you a live counter.
I don't remember someone getting fucked.
I think somebody probably bought the site and
Changed it.
yeah, but that just happened. That just
I
happened.
feel like weird that we like kind of watch that.
I think it's just a test.
They just ruined
of the
history.
skin.
They just ruined history.
Yeah, it's
They ruined history.
right? See, like kids these days, if they had something like that, like something generational, and they went to go visit it and it was broken, now they'd be in therapy and on suicide watch.
But do you remember the blue waffle?
Yes,
What else was big back then? The blue waffle.
blue waffle, two
girls,
girls,
one-
one cup. The guy with the glass jar,
One man, one jar.
jar.
That was brutal, bro.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
You think he's okay?
I want to believe he's okay. I don't think he's shit solid anymore. I'm trying to get. I was in the early stages, but now that we're talking about this, I know somebody. Well, I actually don't know. I shoot with somebody that his friend is a doctor or nurse in like a different state, and he has a story about somebody anally inserting an Axe can, and he couldn't get it out. And then as the doctors were trying to get out the Axe can, the fucking can exploded inside of him.
He died?
He's alive, but he's not the same.
I told you, dude, there's dudes, like I know someone who's a doctor. Well, it's my friend's wife or whatever.
Yeah.
And she, like, it's a normal thing, like where you're taking shampoo bottles out of Ben's ass. They go in there, they shove the shampoo bottle in their ass, and they got to go.
How do you get a shampoo bottle up your ass?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. That's your fatigue. You know the rules of butt and
like-
ass. But where like they're going to the hospital without telling their wives, like, I need this shampoo bottle out of my ass. You know what I mean? Like I fucked up.
Yeah.
And what she broke it down to was like, because your ass like pulses in.
Yeah.
It kind of like sucks in a little bit.
But
so
is
like
it-
these dudes go to the limit and ass kind of pulls it in a little bit.
So is it just like a quick procedure? All right, bend over and like boop. And
I don't know. I never got really.
kind of got to feel like you're not walking right after that.
Imagine they're going to pull out like the top of the shampoo, you know, like the little
Yeah,
pushy button. It like breaks off. I don't know.
It's a real shitty situation.
I don't know.
Oh my god! All right, Edge, fucking wrap us up, bring us home. Again, tell everybody about our platforms, what's going on. We started again with the Patreon. I was also thinking, I was looking around, like when we do our like ending episodes and stuff like that. I think on the actual outro, we should have like not the links or like follow us on this, like on the actual
On the actual Spotify episode or like the clips?
Well, like the clips episode as well. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Makes sense.
All right. Well, with that being said, guys, thank you. Thanks again to everybody who bought shirts, hoodies, signed up to the Patreon. We appreciate you guys. It's all to make this better. And yeah, keep it fucking going. Message us what you want to talk about. Obviously, we take phone calls from fucking weird people. I'm sorry. I'm not calling you weird. But what size are your breasts? I mean, with that being said, you don't got to stand tall, but you got to stand the fuck up.
Woo!